Welcome to Sounds of Brass.
Brass Band England has announced an updated offer for its award-winning Brass Foundations programme. Since the inception in January 2021, in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, Brass Foundations has worked tirelessly to provide children across the country with access to a musical education. Working alongside band partners, music education hubs and schools throughout England, the past 5 years have been focused on broadening the reach of the programme and delivering high-quality, engaging and innovative experiences to children and young people. Now at the 5-year mark, Brass Band England is adjusting the focus to ensure a programme that has a sustainable impact and lasting legacy on the brass map. Sheila Allen, Brass Foundation's programme manager, commented by saying, "We work with thousands of children each year, delivering workshops directly to schools and during key events throughout the banding calendar. The hard work in providing children with access to music won't stop there, but instead expand out to include those at the heart of it all. Those who work and volunteer in their communities, who support the future generations of brass banders, empowering them with levelled up leadership skills, RSL certification and resources." So what's on offer? Brass Foundation's Leader Lab is a one-on-one coaching service specifically designed to help you identify practical ways to deliver your musical direction skills when leading children and young people. You will be able to translate your enhanced practice directly into tangible, measurable progress for the players you lead. Over a minimum of 2 dedicated online sessions, you will work one-on-one with one of our expert mentors to provide your personal practice. £125 plus VAT per session, including recommended resources. The first 5 members to sign up can access a launch discount price of £95 plus VAT for the first session. Find out more about Leader Lab and book your first session on the BBE website. There is also Brass Foundations Future Leaders Programme, which is a 5-year-long course focused on developing the talent of young band leaders in the brass band sector. This course provides a unique training experience with practical workshops, ongoing mentorships, peer working and support to complete the RSL Level 3 certificate in supporting music and performing arts learning. Information for the 2026 programme will be available in April, with the programme commencing in September. Find out more about the impact of the Future Leaders course for our 2024-2025 candidates on the Brass Band England website. The Brass Foundation Enable Resources course, a section of flashcard resources to help you build your go-to toolkit for making music, learning, engaging. All members get access to free sets of flashcards with the option to add on more from as little as £1.50 a set. Claim your free set from the Members Resource Library. Brass Foundation's Momentum Hub is a focused support programme for 18 to 25-year-olds making their way into brass banding. From coaching to resources, find out how BBE can support your journey. Brass Foundations Network is a new Facebook community for youth band leaders and brass band educators to network, Skillshares and connect. This group isn't exclusive to members, it's for everyone. Join the Facebook group now. Sarah Borman, Programmes and Fundraising Director, also commented by saying, "Working on the Brass Foundations programme since its inception has been a complete honour. And as we move on to the next phase of our activity, it's only right to recognise all the members of the team, past and present, which have been a part of this journey. Every one of them has played a significant role in where we are today. Our next steps mark a significant point in the growth of BBE's education programmes, with a clear offer to support young people and those who support them. Members should expect further announcements in coming months regarding new initiatives and support from brass bands. To support new initiatives and support from Brass Bands England to support youth work in their communities. Become a BBE member gives you access to expert support, exclusive free and discounted training, safeguarding services, to name but just a few benefits. Become a member today for as little as £30. The brass band world is in full contest mode this week, from the high-tech Greg Halen in Bergen to the ICC in Newport. The calendar is packed with major results and the final frantic preparations for the UK areas. The headlines result: Ikanga Bjorgvik reclaims Norwegian crown. The 2026 Norwegian National Championships concluded in Bergen last weekend, solidifying the current hierarchy in one of the world's most competitive band nations. Elite Division Mastery Ikanga Bjorgvik Muselag, under the baton of Ingar Bergeby, reclaimed the title with a commanding performance, scoring a total of 96.00. They narrowly held off a fierce challenge from Manga Muselag, conducted by Professor David King, who finished on 94.50. Tactically brilliance, Ikanga's victory was built on a near-perfect own-choice performance, 97 points, proving why they remain a top 5 global powerhouse. Lower section success: the First Division Range Brass scored 96.00 points, took the title under Ian Porthouse, continuing their impressive trajectory. The Second Division Agne Brass scored 95.00, led by Philip Hanekvik, and the 4th Division Skyager Brass scored 94.00, secured a popular win under the legendary Ray Farr. On Saturday, February the 14th, the student banding world descended on Newport for the Uni Brass Championships. 23 university bands competed across 2 sections: trophy section, defending champions and heavy hitters Huddersfield University, and the joint Manchester, Salford and MMU band were the ones to watch. The Shield section, which is a platform for newer and developing university societies. Unlike traditional sit-and-play contests, Unibrass was judged on entertainment, expert choreography, costumes, and definitely plenty of humour. There was a gala concert in the evening, where the day concluded with trumpet and sensation Lewis Dowdeswell performing alongside the City of Cardiff Mellingrith M1 band. Now to some notable news and honours within the brass banding world. The Oscars of banding. The 2026 Illes Medal has been awarded to David Thornton for his immense contribution to the movement as a soloist and conductor. The Mortimer Medal goes to Ian Reisbeck for his dedication work in youth development. BBC Radio 3 coverage. It was confirmed this week that highlights from the recent Royal Northern College of Music International Brass Band Festival, featuring Black Dyke, Fordens and Corey, will be broadcast shortly, bringing high-end banding to the nation mainstream audience. And global rankings, the brass band Tries Atolls from Switzerland remain at the top of the 4 Bars Rest world rankings, with Briggers and Rastrick currently the highest ranked UK band in second place. The Scottish Brass Band Association's recent AGM delivered a mix of good and bad news. While awards celebrated outstanding bands and achievements, the organisation also confirmed that several youth and community initiatives had to be cancelled due to a loss of extended funding. In the key points, it was covered that funding shortfall affects the 2026 National Youth Brass Band of Scotland and education activities. And the SBBA leadership expressed disappointment but emphasised that subcommittees are already working on solutions. It's a sobering reminder of the financial pressures facing the arts, but also of the determination within the Scottish brass banding community. Now, there is a welcome development for UK banding. The popular Brass Band Notes column has returned to 5 regional newspaper titles in Wales. This revival gives brass banding a stronger media presence at a time, when arts coverage is shrinking nationwide. So why does this matter? Local press visibility helps bands attract new players and audiences. Regular coverage strengthens community engagement, and it may inspire similar initiatives in other regions. More eyes on brass banding? Well, that can only be a good thing, I suppose. And finally, the National Youth Brass Band of Great Britain, along with the National Youth Brass Band of Switzerland, have announced the 2026 edition of the Besson Horizons International Music Exchange. Now in its 3rd year, this programme gives talented young musicians the chance to broaden their musical and cultural horizons through international collaboration. So why does this matter? Youth exchanges strengthen the future of brass banding. The cross-border partnerships help younger players experience different rehearsal cultures, repertoire and performance styles. And the programme is backed by Besson Brass, reinforcing industry support for youth development. And looking at it with broader eyes, it's encouraging to see investments in the next generation, especially at a time when, many youth programmes face funding challenges. And that brings us to the end of this week's Brass Band In-Depth News. From international triumphs to local challenges, the brass band world continues to show resilience, creativity and passion. Join us next week for another deep dive into the stories shaping our brass band musical community. From the Sounds of Brass newsroom, I'm Peter Webster, and that was your weekly Brass Band Entertainment and Brass Band World News.